Welcome to The Myer the Merrier. We are a family of 5 that left the U.S. for Koh Samui, Thailand in August of 2023. Last spring, we took a trip on the Seahorse ferry because we thought it would be fun for the kids. This fall, we've decided to take it once again because at this point, it turns out that the flights were actually a little more expensive than taking the ferry. This will be a series of videos documenting our vacation to Japan, and our trip from Koh Samui to Bangkok was the first leg of the trip. When we booked, we were given a QR code to show our reservation, but since we do need an ID to get aboard, they were simply able to find us using our passports. We are traveling light because we will be changing hotels several times during our trip, so we each just have a carry-on and a personal item. I'm just showing a quick view of the chalked and tied down wheels of each of the cars that is on board. You can see that the cars are very securely affixed to the ship. I will say that I thought it might be a little more difficult a journey this time because it is getting into rainy season. But the ride was very smooth, and we saw some rain while we were on board, but the trip was very nice regardless. Once we got out of our ride to the pier, we got some help bringing our bags in, and then we got some help bringing the bags upstairs into the main common area of the ship. We will then get our key to find our room on board. Our trip took place just before we left for Japan, which was late in October, and the crew did an amazing job of decorating the ferry for the holiday. Okay, well, Ryan just sniffs everything, but everything was packaged, so no concerns there. Once you are checked in on the bottom, you go up to the top and check in at this registration center, get your keys, get your coupons to get your breakfast coupon the next day, and take a look at where your room is. All right, a delightful woman has helped us get all of our stuff into the room. As usual, we each have basically a carry-on, but then we have all these other little bags with snacks and everything else that we bring. But we definitely are excited about having dinner here tonight. So there are 4 beds. They are all pushed together. 2 TVs. Yep. That's more TVs than I expected. And then there are snacks in the room. She said all of this is free, there's snacks, have the snacks. So we stayed in this room the last time, and it is at the end of the hall. It's a short hall, and what I remember is that the bathrooms were very, very clean the whole time we were here. So men's here, women's here, and then it's a big circle. Now we took one of them inside, and then again I'm coming back here, so the doors don't immediately lock for you. Everyone's trying to figure out where they're going to sleep tonight, but I think it's basically like one giant bed and the blankets and the towels and stuff like that, so it's very nice. It's a really big room.
It's right across the hall from our last room.
And it's right across the hall from the last room, so we are excited to be here.
No window this time. But.
Again, I knew it was risky not to have a window, oops. Ryan's kind of messed that up a little bit already. But yeah, this is where we're staying. And we're excited, and we're gonna probably go out. Should we go out and try to find some lunch?
No.
Okay, well, Daddy and I are hungry, so we're gonna go get some lunch. If you guys don't wanna go, then you'll stay here. One of the employees of the Seahorse Ferry was kind enough to show me a room that I could get into that was not booked for the trip. And it happens to be one of the family rooms that does have a window and has a sink, but a little smaller than our room. So, but you can compare, see what you think. So this room is similar to our room in the respect that it has the 4 beds, which look very nice, and it has a window, which our room doesn't have a window. And so I did, again, get the seasickness medication in case that was a problem. There was 1 TV in here, but there are 2 TVs in our center room, which again is larger, doesn't have a window. It's got some closet areas, but we just left our bags out. And this one, though, does have a sink, which is nice because then you can brush your teeth and all of that at night. And and then you don't have to run off to the bathroom. So this is it. This is one of the family rooms. So the steps are this way. So this is where we had breakfast last time, but it's also a restaurant. I think, you know, folks that are getting on around lunchtime are looking for a little bit of lunch, which is what we're doing. The menu did look a little bit different than it did the last time we were aboard the Seahorse Ferry. I know that last time Steve got a steak and I got salmon, and we didn't find either of those two things on this menu. It did look like the menu weighted a little more heavily on the Thai side. There was also a kids menu that had several different things on it for children to choose from. All right, the table is busy, but mostly we just bring our own stuff, so the girls are drawing. But Janie wanted to get a pizza, so I thought I would just share that with her. It's a margarita pizza. Looks amazing, smells amazing. And then we'll see what else comes out for the other three. And got their mac and cheese, which looks really good. So Ryan had some pizza.
This one's different than the one I was.
Was it?
Ryan.
What's different, Ryan? It's different than last time?
Yeah, the last one was white on the grown-ups menu.
Oh, okay. All right, well, they ate it all last time, so I'm guessing they'll eat it all this time. So, we always say Thai rules when your food comes. You eat. It's not unusual to get a couple different
I'm good. I ate 2 pieces.
deliveries. Crispy pork pad see ew, which also looks very good. Make a face of enjoyment.
I'm going to design that hand. I'm going to make
Looks
my
great.
hand.
All right, no one's going to complain about an icy glass and a nice cold beer, so we're going to enjoy that. And I'm taking a video of you pouring your beer into your frosty glass. Uh-oh. So I guess we got 2 cheers.
Is it good?
I say, oh, excellent. Okay, it's good. Another effort at getting our children to be a bit more independent. I think this is a little easier for us when we're in Thailand because it's kind of safe for them to ask for their orders or to make a request of someone they don't know well if they don't have to have a whole lot of words in order to do that. And since they don't speak Thai or they don't speak Thai very well, and a lot of Thai folks have limited English, it's pretty easy for them to go up and just say, popcorn please, and get it themselves rather than have us do all of the ordering. And this is important for us because they really haven't branched out into a lot of independence yet. A quick reminder that you are able to start boarding the ferry prior to departure 2 hours. So the ferry leaves at 2 o'clock, which means you can start getting on at noon. The ramp does close and you cannot get on the ferry after 1:30 if it's a 2 o'clock departure. So do make sure that you get there early enough that you don't miss the boat. I will tell you that over the course of the next several hours, there were a decent amount of tokens and a decent amount of time spent on these machines. However, we did come out victorious. Maggie got a couple of things on her own, and Steve got a couple of those that were a little more difficult to get for her. Ryan, I think, got 3 or 4 things from that machine with smaller. Oh, okay. Steve got the keychains from the machine with the smaller things in it. And then Janie got, I think, 2 or 3 things too. So there were some good wins with these machines. And looks like they're just tidying up a little bit for dinner service. So we're going to go over and see if we can get a drink. All right, I got the chicken fried rice. It's okay. And Ryan got the
She wants
nuggets.
She wants this.
Steve is actually locking the door. You do have to lock it. Turn around, Steve. Turn around, Steve. So you have to take these tickets they give you at check-in up to the front desk, and you'll get the coupons for breakfast, if breakfast comes with your room. There's this little video game here, kind of by the registration front desk. Janie, I can't see Ryan tonight. And the kids like to play it. There's also some kind of a video game here. Everything in this is free. It's just something to keep the kids occupied. And Janie got that out of the claw machines last night. And then for really little kids, there's a room here where they can play, but our kids are just too big for that. But there's definitely some stuff for kids to do. We all got the same breakfast, which is the American breakfast. Eggs are really good. Steve said the eggs are really good. And then the orange juice comes with the breakfast. We did get coffees for ourselves and hot chocolates for the kids. Looks good. I do enjoy the part where we're heading up the river. See this barge. I don't know if the folks with cars were able to go down before us. I mean, we were kind of at the end of the line. We weren't in a giant hurry to get off the ferry. But we just went down that same escalator we came up to get on and went down the walkway on the ramp, and there's a walkout. Now, I meant to order a grab prior to departing the ferry, but I forgot, and Steve and the kids were pretty far ahead of me, so I couldn't let them know. But when I looked at the Grab app, what I saw was that you could choose Seahorse Ferry Pier as a pickup place. So we probably didn't have to walk all the way out to that main street. Also, we did find out that the staff of the ferry actually has some trucks and maybe golf carts or cars that will take people from the off-ramp of the ferry out to the main street. They did offer to help us get out, but we just had a couple of rolling bags and it was pretty easy for us to get out there, so no problem for us. There are 5 of us, and we wanted to try to get a 10-person van with room for luggage, but there was nothing available. So we tried again for an SUV. And Steve and the kids are in the back seat, and I'm in the front seat. And all of our luggage, I mean, we have 5 carry-on bags and a bunch of backpacks, etc. It all fit in this SUV. So is it Suzuki? Yep. Suzuki or Ertigue or something like that. And so, yeah, it's actually less expensive than the 10-person van, and we all fit just fine. So we are heading over to our first hotel. Sadly, Steve and I don't really like switching hotels too much because we tend to lose things along the way on the trip, but I think we're staying at 7 different places through this trip. So it's going to be a challenge for us to stay organized.